Assalamualaikum. So today's topic is source coding. Source coding represents the source information with minimum symbols. For example, Huffman coding or Shannon Fano coding, etc. Advantages of source coding are removal of redundancy in a source. Source coding achieves higher data compression. It reduces the transmission rate, and the reduction in transmission rate lowers the cost of link, which enables more users to share the link. Shannon Fano coding. One of the first coding scheme, a statistically independent coding scheme, it is a top-down approach, and the purpose was to create code words with minimum redundancy. Its idea is to create code words with variable code length. The length of the code word is related to the probability of incidence of that symbol. With high probability of occurrence, the code word length becomes shorter. The codes generated are uniquely decodable, exclusive of the order of occurrence. Here are some attributes of Shannon-Fano coding. It is a lossless compression method. Higher the frequency of given output, shorter is the code word length for it. Binary tree constructed display the prefix property. It, it uses integer numbers of bits for each code. A table of codes to be maintained for fast decode. So how to do Shannon-Fano coding? Steps. If you go through the steps thoroughly, then you can do Shannon-Fano coding. Like there is nothing else in it. Step number one is scan through the data to determine frequency of each source output. Then arrange the source symbol in descending order of probability. Divide the symbols into two groups. So both groups have equal or almost equal sum of probabilities. Assign 0 to the upper or first and 1 to the lower or second. Repeat the step 3 and 4 each time, partitioning the set with as nearly equal probabilities as possible until further partitioning is not possible. Encode each original source symbol into binary sequence generated by the partition. Now we will do an example. Consider the following frequency counts totaling 39. They did the sum for you too. The symbol of alphabets are A, B, C, D, E have the following counts. The counts are given like A is 15, B is 7, C is 6, D is 6 and E is 5. So what was the first step? Scan through the data to determine the frequency of each source output. That is in the table. Arrange the source symbol in descending order of probability. They are already in descending order. Step number 3 is divide the symbols into two groups so that both groups have equal or almost equal sum of probabilities. So we made firstly two groups. One is x1, that is 15 and 7, and the second one is 6, 6, 5. Then x2 can be further subdivided into 2. So in stage 1, we divided the groups into x1 and x2. Step number 4 is assign 0 to upper and assign 1 to lower. So to x1 values we will assign 0 and to x2 values we will assign 1. In the next stage, in stage 2 we will divide x1 into x11 and x12 and repeat the step 4, assign 0 to the upper and assign 1 to the lower. So A is 0 and B is 1. For x2 in the stage 2 we will divide x2 into x21 and x22 and repeat the step 4, assign 0 to upper and assign 1 to the lower. So we assign 0 to the C and 1 to the DE. In stage 3 we will subdivide x2 to 2, x2 to 1 and x2 to 2. So we get D and E. Repeat step 4, assign 0 to the upper and assign 1 to the lower. So for D we get 0 and for E we get 1. All the values cannot be further subdivided, so we are done with the coding. Now we will see A got 0, 0, B 0, 1, C 10, D 110, and E 111. So guys, it's not confusing. Just try it on a paper and do one or two example of Shannon Fano, and you will be full expert in it. The next codings, that is Huffman coding, is also done in. You can see the video on my channel. Thanks for watching and stay safe, stay healthy. Please subscribe to my channel.